Good morning, everybody. It's David Waters. It's August 9th, 2026. It's kind of been a roller coaster. Things are pretty edgy. But to be honest with you, have you ever looked back at your life and wondered what it all was for? You know, all the different jobs, the dreams that worked, the ones that didn't, the good decisions, the bad ones, the mistakes, the times you started over. I have. I've spent much of my life believing I needed to find the next big thing. I think a lot of us are like that. Fix the next problem, help the next person, or somehow I figure out exactly where this is all leading me. You know, I always believed, and everything happens for a reason. But gotta figure out what that reason is this time. But anyway, lately I've realized something, and maybe all those different pieces weren't wasted time. Maybe they were in preparation. This week I came across a unique opportunity that caught my attention. It was retail related, job-wise. It was retail, it was food related, hospitality, marine oriented, working with customers and helping a business grow. And that kind of fit kind of everything I've done throughout my life. Just being involved whether I'm needed. Even they have, like rentals and different things. And if you need maintenance or fix-its or updates or whatever, might fit, the glove fits. But anyway, and I thought, I know these things, I have lived, I know these things, and I've lived them all. Maybe I could be a perfect fit. Maybe I'm not. Maybe there's some place I haven't even discovered yet, where everything I've learned suddenly makes sense. And that's when it kind of hit me. Isn't that true for all of us? Sometimes we look at our lives and see a bunch of unrelated chapters. God may see a story that's still coming together. Maybe that job you hated taught you something you need later. Maybe that failure gave you compassion. Maybe raising your family taught you what reality matters. Maybe the dream that never happened was simply pointing you toward another one. I don't have all the answers. Maybe I never did. I still dream. I still pray. I still believe. And I will always try to help people whenever I can. But I also realize that I don't want to spend the rest of my life chasing life, chasing life so hard that I forget, chasing so much that I forgot to live. And there were times in my life that, I neglected a lot, and I'm sorry. But anyway, we're all learning. We're learning every single day. I want meaningful work. I want to be useful. I want to help people succeed. But I also want to come home to my family, laugh, sit quietly, once in a while, thank God, once in a while, and thank God. Thank God for another day, and be comfortable with who I am. Maybe sometimes, maybe that's something that many of us are searching for. It's not more meaning, not perfection, purpose, not having every answer. It's having peace. And maybe Reveille and Victory isn't about showing anybody the way. That book I put out there put me very vulnerable and blunt, honest, nothing to hide. And I'm still that way. Maybe it's simply all of us walking together. We just need all to walk together, sharing what we've learned and reminding one another that we're not alone in trying to figure this all out. Your past isn't wasted. Your story isn't finished. And somehow, somewhere out there may be a place where you finally fit, where we fit together. So I'm looking. I've ran into obstacles with putting stuff together financially, and I put myself in this place. But I must have all happened for a reason. That's weird. Let's see. And somewhere out there may be a place where life finally puts us together. But until then, love your people. Use what God gave you. Help somebody when you can. And don't forget to enjoy life. You've worked so hard you've worked so hard to build it. Enjoy it. Maybe we're closer than we know. Love, faith, unity, and truth. Reveille and Victory. I'm glad you're here. I love you. Take care. It's David Waters. And we'll see what this week brings. I pray for us all.